Hey everybody, it's Insurance Pigeon here. I'm sorry for not posting more videos. It's been busy for me and I don't know how often Annie need to record, so you'll just have to be patient with us. We're just starting off and school's starting soon and I'm moving as well. So it's a big mess of a chaos. But for today's video I'm going to do freeform talking about Zenyatta and stuff about him and how we should play as him, buffs and nerfs that happened recently. So I'm going to talk about the Lesson Nurse first. So he got his Orb of Discord got nerfed from doing I think it was 60% more damage, like into 30% more damage, or yeah, that was it. And then something like that. And then his buff to his Orbs of Destruction, which is his main fire, besides his healing and his de-healing, I guess, got amped up from 40 to 46, so that kind of equals out, but it makes it harder for your team to shoot down tanks and offense characters and other characters harder. So that's one thing I dislike about the nerf is that you can't. It's okay because it's still manageable, but it's harder for your team to actually like shoot down enemies as it was beforehand. But you know, all is fair in the game of war, right? Well, not fair, more like it's all not fair in the game of war because they buffed freaking May and I hate that character. Anyways, back to end my saltiness, I'd like to say all the good things about Zenyatta. He's really good healer. He can honestly heal the team by himself. Of course, it's good to have a Lucio, even though I dislike Lucio very much because he heals like very slowly. But it's good to have Lucio and Zenyatta combo because Lucio can heal characters slowly and keep them alive for a little bit as Zenyatta gets to the critical health people, so no one dies. Of course, people are going to die because they walk away and they trickle in without the team, and they're, you know, like that Zarya right there. Of course, I ended up healing her, and then that Reaper walked in. I'm like, I'm not, you're a dead cause. Why did you do that? And then there's the people who don't play as them well. These are the people that like usually stick to only healing tanks, or just randomly just, you know, press left shift over and over again until like hoping they'll heal all their team at once. Zenyatta is not meant to heal his team all at once. He's meant to heal one at a time, and that's his, you know, his best thing about him. It's like any other healer besides Lucio. He's supposed to heal at the same time that he's not supposed to heal at the same time. He's supposed to heal separately, which is a good thing because then he can, you know, heal more, where Lucio heals less with more people. And what people do is they just press shift, 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 left shift everywhere, and they don't really care about their team. Now here, they care about their team, but they just don't know how to keep care of them. Like, they're not a very good parent. Because the support's practically made of a bunch of parents of sorts. Next is how to use his Transcendence. Now, you could see that I really did not think about using my Transcendence at the right time, because I was like, well, they're all gonna die. They're all being really low in health, so I might as well do it now. But it's really best to wait until you hear you know, the voice line for the opposite team's, you know, ultimate move, which with that Junkrat's Riptire, which only got me, which was good. But it's really good to save it when your team is really like losing it, or like going to, you know, get hit by an ult, because it heals them continuously and they can't not be healed from that unless you move away from them at a far distance. It's kind of like Lucio's Amp It Up, but it doesn't give him like extra health. And yeah, that's it. You also have to know who to put your Orbs of Discord on, because, you know, if you put them on like a little like tracer that can be easily picked off by a few bombs, or like a Roadhog, then, you know, you shouldn't worry about it. I know she can blink a lot, but I mean, like, still, she's easy to pick off, she's weak. So just put them on tanks, because that's the best, because then your team can get the tanks down, and when the tanks are down, your team will win. Now, that's all I have to say for Zenyatta for now. Let's just go over the overview of the rest of the video. So I'm going to talk about how I'm working with the team here. So I'm trying to pay attention to as many characters that are near me as possible, and also dealing with the ones that are running in front as best as possible. Now with Zenyatta though, is like, you like, oh, I want to heal this Zarya, but you accidentally get Roadhog, or vice versa. And you're like, that's fine, they're in the general area, but you want to make sure to heal the ones in critical the best you can, because, you know, the auto select isn't the best at times. And then I heard a Riptire, Riptire from the enemy team, you know, make his critical hit voice line, but I, you know, guessed it wasn't there, or he went somewhere else and it failed. Also, watch out for Roadhogs. They counter Zenyatta like crazy because he's already weak, he can't heal himself. And practice just takes away half your damage when he hooks you and then he shoots you and you're dead. But, you know, just avoid Roadhogs. Try to kill them first. I actually cut a part of this where I had a very embarrassing fight with the Roadhog when I was cornered and my team ditched me because they wanted to push more. I'm like, they're actually at the point, guys, but they, you know, weren't listening to me very well. One tip of advice: listen to your support heroes. They know what they're doing, unless, you know, it's a 12-year-old noob that doesn't know what he's doing. I'm not saying all 12-year-olds are bad, but, you know, that's where I cut off the fight. Some 12-year-olds are good. I mean, like, I've got accused of being a 12-year-old because of my voice, but I'm actually 16. So here's our team. We're about to win, and there it goes. An emote. It's always fun to emote, and to mock the team you're against. It. Hey, I won, you little noobs. So there it is. The likelihood of you getting play the game as Zenyatta is low, so never look forward to it. And unless you're really good, unless you like pull off really good transcendence, which I've only seen one play of the game as you know, Zenyatta, but you know, this soldier did a pretty good job. So congrats to that guy. Though of course that pesky Roadhog. They had a good Roadhog. Watch out for the good Roadhogs because they can be mean. Also, don't be ashamed if you get defensive assists, because that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kill the enemy while you're healing your team, and not healing the other team, making them less healed. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope this video didn't sound too weird. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for more videos. Of course, they're going to come in slowly, like an enemy team that trickles in like a bunch of idiots. So, see you later. Boop, boop.